Hey y'all, it's Sharice here. Happy Saturday afternoon. As you can see, I just got out of the shower and I just put the leave-ins in my hair and we're going to do a wash and go with products I don't really like. So I was watching NJ Ebonhart. I believe that's how you pronounce her last name and her YouTube name. NJ maybe Ebhart, I think. NJ Ebhart, and she was talking about her favorite wash and go combos. And I noticed that this product came up that I don't really like, which is the Miele Organics pomegranate honey curl sculpting custard. I don't really like this because it doesn't have any hold, and she mentioned that in her video that it doesn't give her any hold, but it gives her shine and it gives her moisture. So she likes to pair it with Wetline Extreme or this Edge Booster. Now I don't like Edge Booster because it makes my hair feel very dry and like very hard. So she uses these two together in combination with the leave-in. So I've already put leave-in in my hair, and this is what my hair is looking like right now, as you can see. And the leave-ins I used are the Cream of Nature Argan Oil from Morocco Strength and Shine Leave-In Conditioner, dual action for strength and exotic shine. And this is a spray leave-in. And I really just wanted to use it up. I have probably one more use left, but I think I'm going to add it to like my misting blend and just pour the rest of that in there. Even though I do like it, but I probably wouldn't repurchase because I have other better leave-ins. And I also pair that with the Miele Organics Avocado Moisturizing Hair Milk. Yeah, I just think this is okay. So it's like, I don't know, I just feel like it's not the most moisturizing thing. I think it's just okay, you know? So that's also kind of a product I don't like. So now we're going to go in with the custard, and then we're going to put the Edge Booster on top. And this is the pineapple scent, and it smells really, really good. So let's go ahead and section this hair. I have been so lazy with my hair. And when I'm being lazy, it either gets slicked back into a ponytail or I just do a wash and go. And I've been on a wash and go train. I'm a wash and go girl. Like 9 times out of 10, my hair is going to be in a wash and go. Let me get something to detangle. I finger detangled outside of the shower and in the shower. And I also use a wide tooth comb in the shower. But for applying the products, let's get another brush. We'll use this Michael Mercer brush, and finally Amber put me onto this brush. We have very similar hair, her and I. So I'm just going to brush it out, and look, we can already see some curl poppage because I have those leave-ins already in my hair, so my hair is moisturized. But now we just want those curls to last. Hopefully y'all can see that. So yeah, my hair feels really good. It feels very, very moisturized. But now we want to freeze the curls and get a little bit of elongation. So I'm just going to brush through it to make sure it's fully detangled. And then we're going to go in with the custard and then the Edge Booster right on top. So let me open these before my hands get too slippery. And I know you don't need a lot of Edge Booster gel. It's very potent and powerful. So I'm going to try and use more of the custard than the Edge Booster gel. And it smells so good, but that stuff is powerful. Like, alright, so the consistency of the Miele custard is like very slimy and goopy, kind of like flaxseed gel. Smells really good too. Ooh, the smell of these together is going to be bomb.com. So I'm going to start with this first on this whole back section. And you're going to see that it does provide some sort of definition, but it just doesn't last. So I'm going to go in with some more. Yeah, you can see how that really, the more you add, I feel like the more your curls get defined. Alright, so that's enough of that. And now let's go on with some of the Edge Booster. Here's the Edge Booster. You can see it's much thicker, like it doesn't even transfer off my fingers. It's really thick. It's not going anywhere. So we're going to add that on top. hopefully provide some hold. I feel like I should add more. I'm scared. We're gonna go with more. I'm gonna warm it up. Now the thing about Edge Booster is when it goes on, it feels very soft, but once it dries, your hair is like a brick. It's stiff. My hair feels pretty good now though. It's not as clumped as it has been with other gels though. Let's apply even more Edge Booster. This is kind of like always my tester section, that back, lower section. Let's go in, and see what happens. And I don't shingle. Ain't nobody got time for that over here. I'm a rake and smooth kind of girl. Definitely a raking and smoothing kind of girl. All right, I am satisfied with that level of definition. Okay, let's go on to another section. And I just work in, I guess, kind of large sections around my head until I get done. I guess medium large, we'll say medium large sections. And remember, I already have my leave-ins applied. So I start by detangling first with the brush. Is this the best lighting? Can y'all see? Let's see, what if I turn it like this? I guess that lighting is somewhat better, right? Maybe? I don't know. All right, we know it's all detangled. Going in with the custard first, and I applied more that time on the first scoop. It is very moisturizing, like you can feel that it's moisturizing. But when I tried it on its own, I didn't get any holes with it, and it was like very fluffy, and it's also a little sticky. I think this has glycerin in it, so I'm hoping that combining it with the Edge Booster, but yeah, you can see how moisturizing it is to the hair and to the curls. What if I turn the light this way? Okay, that's somewhat better. I'm trying to find the best lighting situation. Just put it in the middle. There we go. So now we're going to go in with Edge Booster on top. Warming it up in my hands, that seems to be the best method. And then layering it right over top. What we've already done. It's almost like the Mielle is almost like a buffer or a barrier from the Edge Booster gel really getting in there and like making your hair super hard, because it still feels very moisturized, and these have a lot of slip combined. It almost feels like I didn't put Edge Booster on right now. It's almost like it's wanting to roll off my hair. So I'm really trying to like make sure I work it in. And really make sure that the hair gets nice and defined. I'm curious to see how this dries and if I have puffier roots. Huh. Alright, so far so good. Let's do another section. Normally for me it takes about 15 to 20 minutes for me to do a wash and go from start to finish, and I just work on damp hair. I have normal to high porosity hair. I used to have lower porosity hair, and then I don't know, child, it just changed. Right, going on to this section. You can see the difference with just leaving what my hair looks like, and then once I add the custard to my hair, how that changes the definition. Okay, you see how the custard helps to define it more. now Edge Booster. And I'm pretty generous and heavy-handed with my products because I like for my hair to last. But now my rule of thumb is I just wash my hair when my scalp starts to get itchy, which could be, depending on what products I use, from 3 days all the way up to like 10 days. It really just depends, like if my scalp gets itchy, and if I like change my hairstyle from like a wash and go to like a puff, I have to add more product and things, so that can affect how quickly my scalp gets itchy slash dries out. And we're just gonna apply extra around the edges of my hair. I think I'm gonna use this to kind of, yeah. And we'll come back and style it more, but make sure I apply some extra in those areas. You can see the difference that the custard and the gel make when it comes to defining my hair. I have type 4 hair clearly. I have 4A, 4B hair. Alright, let's do like a back section. Literally, I'm taking medium, large size sections. That section, hopefully, see. And once I get to this crown section, I do smaller sections because sometimes my hair doesn't really like to be defined in this area up here at the front. But we'll do this section. This is like the kinkiest part of my hair right here in the crown. It is most prone to breakage as well. So I try to be careful with it. I'm respectful to it. Whew, okay, yeah. She's a little bit different than the rest of my hair up here. Custard first. Oh, the custard really helped to like soften it. The custard has so much slip. You can see. And then just twist it so I won't get confused. And then going in with the gel on top. I'm very curious to see how this dries and how it turns out. I'm just gonna mix it in with the rest of the hair. Hair feels really good right now though, I will say that. It feels very juicy and just moisturized. Juicy is a really good way to describe how my hair feels. It feels juicy. And I like the definition as well. All right, we're getting closer to the top. See this like U section. And I'm gonna do a side part. I've been loving side parts lately. Donde está my comb? So I can make a side part. Sorry, I had to get a comb. We can do it on this side. I prefer for the part to be on this side. As you can see, I have a birthmark right here. So normally I like for the hair to cover that. It doesn't really bother me so much anymore, but yeah, I've had this since birth. My parents call it a collard green patch. I was 10 days late, so I think that was my head literally pressed up against like my mom's pelvis. Like I'm kind of ready to come out, but not really. But I'm just gonna be in the position. But I'm not gonna like, you know, do anything. And I was just like pressed up against there, and that's how I got that spot on my head. So this is a really small section. Going in with some custard. And the custard is very liquidy, as you saw, and like goopy. Sorry, there's a piece of my hair there too that you saw. So I'll do that first. And I mean, the definition is beautiful, the custard, which doesn't last, especially as it dries. So hopefully I will, be able to use these two products together, and then I can use them up. And not have to like waste them or let them sit, because I'm trying to work through the things that I have and not buy too much new stuff. I was trying to do a no buy, but then Corona happened and I was like, well, I really enjoy trying new things, so that kind of messed up those plans that I had. I'm gonna add more to the edge area, kind of. I don't know, I just meant the part. So some of this hair is going to be over here. I'm going to have these like very fine little hairs. I'm not sure what side they're going to be on yet. But I just kind of brushed it back just a little bit for now. Cool story. Let's finish this up. Let's do 3 sections, I think. 3 last sections. It smells so good. Both these products smell amazing, in case you're wondering. They smell very fruity and delicious. Alright. So this is the hair with just leave-in on it. You can see that it's very frizzy, not really defined. Adding custard. I'm really trying to massage it into the hair. A little bit of the custard goes a very long way. And it provides instant moisture and definition. Alright, and now Edge Booster Gel. And I find it works best when you warm it up, but I'm getting kind of lazy. And I just kind of painted it on the section. And make sure I apply some to the perimeter. There we go. I'm really hoping this turns out nicely, because then I'll be able to finish both these products. So far it feels like it's going to turn out really, really good. Hey, I just got hair in my eye. I felt it hit my eyeball. And then like swing away. Alright, alright. Last 2 sections. And I am having some minor shedding. Hopefully y'all can see that I have a few strands of hair on my hands. But my hair was already detangled, so that's good that I'm not still shedding a bunch. This stuff really does add a lot of shine though. Okay. Okay, I see you. Then I'm gonna paint the gel on in the same sort of manner. And work it in. And you can see I have some looser hair up here at the front, some looser, bigger curls. My hair has always been like that, but once it dries, it shrinks up tremendously. But when wet, it looks a lot looser. Compared to some of the other sections. Just rake in some more. All right, on to the last section. Ooh, okay, let me start at the ends. Okay. Sometimes I just get impatient and just want to just go towards the roots and try and yank it through, but that's not good. Don't be like me. Be gentle with your hair. And I recently just did a slight cut on my hair to give it more of like a wedge shape when I stretch it when it dries, and I love it. And I want it to grow out in the shape that it's currently in. You can't really see it while it's wet, but when it's dry and after I like stretch it and everything, it looks so cute. Adding the gel on top. Adding gel to the ends. Really smoothing that gel into the hair. All right, taking a little bit more to the perimeter. The gel. I've got my little edge brush. I'm not really gonna do the most. I'm just gonna kind of do what the hair is naturally wanting to do. So I just slicked it like that real quick so that it kind of dries in a little shape, kind of. Nothing too wild and crazy, as you can see. All right, I'm just gonna rake through everything kind of one last time, and that is it for this wash and go so far. It feels really nice. My hair feels weighed down. It feels juicy, so I know it's full of like product and moisture, so we just have to see how it dries. Yeah, we'll just have to see how it dries. I'm like, I don't really like either of these, the custard or the gel, that much, and I told you why, but combined, we'll see what it do. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. My hands are like covered. Hope you guys enjoyed watching me put the product in my hair for this wash and go. I'll give you a quick 360. Left side, back side, right side, front side. And I'm going to do some skincare. I need to finish up my skincare, like moisturizing all that, and like wiping my face off. I like to do that after I do my wash and goes. Even though I just got out of the shower, I did a face mask, but I don't like to do the rest of my skincare because I know my hair is going to touch my face, and it's kind of just like you have to take some of that skincare off. So I'm going to do skincare, I'm going to come back and I'm going to do a makeup look today. Don't know what yet, but we'll figure it out. I feel out of breath. I don't know why. Shows how out of shape I am. But thank you for watching. I thought about putting some blue in my hair, but I don't think I am today. We're going to just see how this wash and go goes. But I love the Gemini Naturals Get Hued Vegan Temporary Color Gel when I'm doing color on my wash and goes, because it just layers beautifully. But we're going to pause on the blue for today and just see how this goes. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, watching me do the raking technique and just like combining a custard and a gel, something I've never done before, I don't think. And we'll see how it dries. Bye.